Hey guys, you're watching an EG Pro Tip sponsored by Kingston HyperX. I'm Jordan Nothing Gilbert, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about spam spots on the map DE Inferno on the offensive side. So first, I'm going to start off breaking into three different parts: banana, mid, alternate mid, and the halls. But I really just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I go about spamming and kind of what I like to do as far as tips, tricks behind each spam. So I'm going to go in game and start off with banana, show you guys some basic stuff that I like to do when I'm working banana. First off, this is kind of irrelevant, but when I go up this, in order to not get offed, if I have a good spawn, I'll simply cross right away here. Then I'll jump across to see if there's any flashes coming out like this. If I do see a flash, I'll obviously have to hide and wait for my team. Otherwise, if I have a bad spawn, I'll come here, come to T-ramp, and if I'm not sure if she's offing and I cross with the worst spawn, sometimes I'll just do this unless mid is smoked. I'll just kind of tap duck, and I'll creep up there. And then if my teammate said they could be out to the sniper box over there, I'll actually jump onto this ladder and take a quick peek like that. And all you could do is you could just practice this, and it's all just strafing on the ladder. Once you jump around, you just strafe left and right, and you can go up and down the ladder. But you want to do it real quick so he can't get a good shot at you. Or maybe even bait the shot. And if you hear him take that shot here, you're not going to want to obviously peek again. You're just going to want to go up and say, yeah, confirmed, he is there. Anyway, coming into banana right here, there's a basic spam right here where you can just shoot through the wall and try to damage people early on, or crossing from the archway, or you could just spam right here and try to draw an off shot in order to push back the opper. But the thing I like to talk about most when spamming banana is actually to use the AK-47 as cover fire. And what I basically mean by this is if you have guys and you want to do a rush B, well, say you don't think the guy's opping. Say you peeked like this already and no one's spotting this. Well, what you could do, instead of having your team just rain flashes over, you could actually have them walk up to this point, then you start shooting your AK, and then they just run in, no nades or anything. And what this can do is catch people off guard extremely, like just in random situations where they might be holding a flash out, and it can catch them off guard really crazy, and they'll just, you'll be up in their face, and they won't really know what to expect because they haven't seen any nades or really heard much footsteps. This has actually happened to me on LAN, I think at a tournament in Sweden it was, where I was right here, I was just about to spam, then I go to pull out a flash because I hear him spamming, I was going to do a flash retake, and all of a sudden a guy with an AK swung on me right here, and I died. And that was really devastating to me because I was like, wow, like I never thought I'd get crept up on, and they actually did what I like to do to just right back to me. So I'm going to move up here actually, what other spams I want to talk about. Right here in CT Arch, when they're back by the hall stairs, this is something good to do when you just peek a little and this little bit of the arch is showing. This goes right to the back hall stairs. You can catch people holding flashes out sometimes, or even when they might be rotating, if they just maybe heard you got in the banana or the opper spotted you, you can just start spamming this to maybe catch a guy in the CT Arch. But if you move up here a little bit, I'll show you the next spam, which a lot of people don't know about this, and I really like using it. Sometimes you could actually nade over before you do this. And if you hear a hit, sometimes that represents a guy being on top of the box right here inside the site or on the bottom. And I have a spam actually for the bottom. And what you do is you creep on top of the sniper box here. You go to this dot. Then, once you're right here, you look at this little thing on the ground. It's just a little like mark on the wall. You bring that up. And so you're matched with this little half circle thing right here. So when this is both lined up on like just a simple graph, this is actually the headshot spot for the wall. So you're just going to want to tap this, burst, spray, whatever you want, and that's a good lineup, and it's really actually an amazing spam. I'll show you where it hits. It hits people right in this corner, and it's normally good when you're walking up on somebody, and right when your team's executing, you could do that maybe if they're going to do a wrap strategy where they're going to smoke off here and they're going to run around. This would be a good thing for you to do before you have to flash. You can start shooting right here, pull out your flash, and flash over for your teammates when they're wrapping around. Alright, so that's that. Moving up to the CT Arch right here, these spams aren't always too useful in the early rounds, but this is a lot of times late rounds or when the team might be retaking from the back hall. You could just spam here if you're covering the bomb site from banana. You could shoot these back halls right here actually when you're lined up straight with the wall, or you could shoot from over here at the box just by peeking right here. It's actually between those boxes. It's really just a good spam to get those guys rotating.